God wants our money to talk, and he wanted to say bye-bye as we joyfully give it away to help others who are in need. Hey, Pastor Mo here. What a testimony we have in Paul's letter to the Corinthians. We learn how the churches in Macedonia, although they are poor, they are giving graciously, beyond ways Paul could ever have imagined. He is mind blown at how much they care for those who are vulnerable and poor living in Jerusalem. You see, the churches of Macedonia, they are broke as a joke. They have been tested by many troubles, and yet they are a people on fire for God and excited to give. When Paul writes to the Corinthians, he is expecting them to be nothing less than the churches in Macedonia. And yet this very wealthy church is finding it a little hard to give. They're holding on so tightly to their money, Benjamin Franklin is screaming at this point. I think it's hard for us to sometimes give our money away because we unconsciously live out of a mindset of scarcity. We forget we have a God with infinite resources who wants to care for us lavishly as we seek to live out his kingdom and care for others. I appreciate that Paul breaks down in chapter 8 how we are to give. He says, first, we should follow through on whatever we said we would give. The second is he says we should only give as we are able. And it's up to us to determine what that looks like. The third is he says we should give in proportion to how God has given to us. Because God gives to us abundantly, so then we can turn and give to others. We're not to give what we ourselves don't have. This kind of sacrificial giving that we are called to, the kind that literally transforms our lives, must still be done responsibly. We are called to give generously, but not to the extent that those who depend on us must go without having their basic needs met. And I said basic needs. I'm not talking about the $1,000 iPhone, the newest gaming system, or the trip to Hawaii, okay? Actually, many of us should probably do without some of those things in our life. It would do our souls some good as we adjust our lives and rather take some of that extra money to care for others in need who God has placed around us. You see, God wants our money to talk. He wants it to say bye as we graciously hand it off to help those in need. So, come close. Okay. If you know someone who you think should be giving their money away and you want to inadvertently let them know this, maybe you should share this message with them.